So, hi everybody. I just did a bit of a workout and a bit of a stretch, and I thought I'd share a little bit of something with you in case you want to just a quick practice. So, let's just start on hands and knees and do a few spine. So, cat cows. Take your time and follow what feels good to you. Waking up your fingers and toes, thinking about wiggling side and side, rocking forward and back, moving your head, moving your tail. Bring your toes together, let your hips come down and allow your spine to round and lengthen as you bring your head to the floor. Either head to the floor or overlap your hands or fist your hands so that way you can really try to relax the weight of your head. Take a couple of deep breaths into your back. And then come back up to your hands and knees and off of your hands. So one foot's going to come forward and we're just going to find a little bit of either one hand down. Let's see, maybe this is a little bit better. So either one hand down alongside your foot, or you can do both, whatever suits. And you're going to start by seesawing back and forth. Be careful of this. Yeah, so keep your hands forward so that when you go forward, you're looking up and trying to get your shoulders to relax down, either fingertips or one hand to do that. And then when you go back, try and keep imagine that someone's kind of, your head is pulling you forward. And take your time as you do this. Just a couple of times. I'm not going to spend too much time here now because I just want this to be a quick little thing for you. Then come back forward, tuck your back toes and lift your knee off the ground. Good. And drop your hips and lift your head. And either two hands or one hand, I don't mind. Actually, let's stick to one hand, so opposite foot to hand. And the other arm's going to come up and reach back and come down and come forward, like a big circle. Keep the hips down as you do it. And try and look with your head as you do this. You can do this with your knee down as well if it gets too much with the knee off the ground. Maybe just once more. Good. And then bring the knee down if it wasn't already and come up off of it. And let's switch legs. So come up, give yourself a little wiggle. Same thing with the other leg. Other foot comes forward, either hands or hand. Opposite hand or both hands. Yeah. And then find your hips dropping, head lifting, shoulders gently down. And then as your hips go back, lengthen your spine forward. You might have to wiggle a little bit forward. Bend. So be careful, don't let your hips pull you back. Keep your your head and your foot reaching forward. And you can do it with your heel as well either. Just when I'm seesawing, I kind of like to leave my foot flat instead of lifting it. And then come forward. Good, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. If you have sensitive knees like I do sometimes, I flip my mat under because going onto my knee, it kind of irritates my knee, or I have a big cushion. It's sometimes like I just flip under my knee when I'm doing this stuff, and it makes it so much nicer. But now we're up into a lunge, drop, either one hand, opposite hand, or both hands. Drop down, look forward. And you can either stay with the knee off, or you can put something under your knee or drop the knee, whatever you want, and lift the arm up and back. Look for it, hand come down, just a big opener. Take your time. Let's just do one more. If you want to do it with the knee down, go for it. And come back up to your knees. Give yourself a little wiggle. And just to finish up our little practice today, tuck your toes. Take a nice big breath, arch your back a little bit, and then bring your back to a neutral place. Not so much a rounding, just a neutral place so that you find your abdominal muscles engage a little bit. Lift your knees and press back. And let's just stay here for a few breaths in downward dog. So we want to think about not our back arching, our heels towards the floor, and our arms are strong. Fingers spread, toes spread. Make sure to shake out your head sometimes. You don't want to be cramming your chin towards your chest. Make sure you feel strong in your chest, strong in your abdominal muscles. If you need to pedal or move your feet or wiggle your hips or bend your knees, do. And then just where we started, knees to the ground, untuck your toes, toes gently, just a little bit towards each other, round your spine, head towards the floor. If you have a pillow, stick that under your head if you want. Not under your face, it's not very nice, but under your forehead is quite nice. And you can bring your hands back along. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Sometimes it's just a nice, depending on how much tension I have on my neck. Let your shoulders relax. Take a few moments here. Filling your body with breath. Happy Sunday, everybody.